Hello, 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 and welcome for another misty-eyed trip down memory lane as I desperately try and remember what happened at the various gigs I attended. And today we're talking about Peter Hammill at the Barbican, which is a great venue, one of my favourites in London. May the 17th, 1996. I was quite thrilled because this was before a good 9 years before any idea that Van de Graaff Generate would ever reform, and so this was the first time I saw Peter Hammill do his thing, and it was an interesting performance. Although my memory of it was a little bit hazy. No, I hadn't been drinking, I hadn't taken anything, but both myself and the missus were very, very sick with flu or colds or whatever. And I remember attending the concert just dripping with sweat. The missus had to leave at one part because she had a coughing fit. She had to go outside and cough and then come back in again. But she has no memory of it either, which is a bit of a problem. But I do remember various artists coming on and supporting Peter Hammill. It wasn't strictly a solo gig, but I can't remember. This is boring. I can't remember what he played or who was with him. I know I was there. I was like that. Not very well. That's what happens when you get a job and you're on the tube and you get sick, but you're committed to going to a concert. But what I can tell you is, you see up here, you see these two prints, and they're signed prints by Hammill and the person. That's Fire Ships. I'll put my hands. There you go. Just point at it. Fire Ships, and I think was it Loops and Reels. These prints were at the gig, and it took me years to realise that Peter Hamill's face is actually superimposed there. It doesn't really come through on the CD, on the CD artwork. But yeah, so I bought those two because I had coin then because I was working. I wasn't the lazy loser bum I am now. So those were the days. So yeah, I mean, it was a good gig. I know I enjoyed it, but I'd be buggered if I could remember what happened. And that's what it must be like if you drink and go to a concert. That's what it must feel like. Whereas I wasn't even drinking. It was just a very bad head cold. But I know he was supported by some people. I've got the flyer somewhere. I think it says Stuart Gordon. That kind of rings a bell. I don't know if David Jackson came on for a bit. Maybe Guy Evans was there as well. But like I said, I wish I could remember more. And he's terrible. And this is probably why would you watch this rubbish? But we're going to carry on. But next time, it's a bit of a problem because it's a gig in the following month in June. And I've got to navigate my way through the proceedings again. But it'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's only one thing I have to say, and that is ta-da!